Okay, so let's go ahead and turn to page 9. And we're going to go ahead and do the work together. Okay. So, can somebody read the work together, please, for me on page 9? Okay, Parker.
Megan Finder, a recent college graduate, is applying for her first credit card. The creditor has asked for a personal net worth statement. Megan has $800 in her checking account and owns a scooter worth $2,000. She owes JC Auto $920 and River College $125. Completed net worth statement for Morgan. Use the current data.
Okay, so kind of one thing that's set to remember to watch the videos, and I know since you didn't have classrooms, so but make sure you watch this. So now today we're just going to go ahead and do the personal net worth statement. So the first thing we're going to start off with, the first line is going to be the person's name. Okay, so whose name?
Megan Finder.
Yeah. So kind of in the center, I'm going to write Megan. Oh, and sorry, go ahead and turn in your workbook also. Page 7. So you can kind of do this as we work together. Technically, this isn't a document where we should be getting used to working with pen. Okay. Okay. So top middle line, Megan Finder. So the next line is going to be the document we're making. So we're going to do net worth statement. And it's title case. So the first letter of the important word should be capitalized. And then we're going to put the current date. So August, and we should spell it out. August 27th, 2018. Okay. Now they did skip a line here, but on this line here, I'm going to put assets. Those who were able to watch the videos will remember what an asset is.
It's like the money you own or the possessions you have that add to your net worth value.
Right. Yeah. So it's the assets basically to kind of narrow down a little bit. Anything of value that you own. Okay, and that can be anything from cash to equipment to cars, whatever. Okay. So the first one, I think, is cash. Okay. And I'm used to listing stuff by liquidity. The easier it is to turn into cash goes at the top. So cash is the easiest to turn into cash. In the work together, how much cash did she have in her account?
$2,000.
$800. Okay. So over here, I'm going to put 800. And even though we don't have any change, put 0.00. Okay. What's the next thing of value that she owns? Oh,
Scooter.
scooter. Okay, so I'm going to put scooter. How much was that worth?
$2,000.
2,000. Okay. Now underneath that 2,000, this is the last asset, so I'm going to draw a single line underneath the 2,000. Usually a single line means we're going to do some type of mathematical problem. Okay? So in this case, the next line is total assets. Total means we're going to add. So we add 800 plus 2,000, we get 2,800. Okay. Now I'm going to draw a single line underneath that because later on we're going to come back and do some more math. Next thing we're gonna put are the amount of stuff that we owe people. Okay, remember what that term is? Liabilities. So I'm skipping a line again. I'm gonna put liabilities. First, these go alphabetically. Okay, so what do you think the next thing is gonna be on the page?
JC Auto.
JC Auto. Okay, so JC. How much does she owe JC? $920. Okay. Does she owe anybody else? River College. Okay. So the next line. How much does she owe River College? 125. Okay. Is that our last liability? Okay, so I'm going to draw a single line. And the next line, I'm going to put total liabilities. And I add those two up. I get $1,045. I'm going to draw a single line underneath that. And again, they're skipping a line, and the last line is going to be net worth. To get the net worth, I take what I own minus what I owe. So I'm going to take my total assets minus my total liabilities. Okay? And if I do that, I get $1,755. Okay. Now the last thing I want to do, this is the last thing I have. I'm just going to kind of hope it's correct. In this case, I put a double underline underneath it. Later on, you'll see we use a double underline to make sure two things that are equal out. So it's kind of like the equal sign. Okay. Questions? Okay. Just I do kind of want to do one more thing. Turn to page 13 of the workbook. And page 25 in the textbook. One of the next things you're going to do is going to be 1-1 application problem. You're basically going to do the same thing that we just did. Okay? You'll have this up there. I'm going to bring this back up here too. Any questions about that? All right. Let's look at page 14. Kind of describe net worth again. What's net worth?
Total worth.
Yeah, okay. But how do I find it?
Assets minus liabilities.
Assets minus liabilities. Okay. Basically, when think about algebra, what do we do here? What do we find? What's the letter you always have to find in algebra? X. We solve for X, right? Okay. What we're going to do on application 2.1 is solve for X. Okay. With this accounting equation, remember the accounting equation as assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity. Anytime you have a blank, you're solving for X. Okay? So what do I have to do here? Get this blank here.
You just have to subtract liabilities.
From what?
Assets.
From assets. So I'm going to take 15,650 minus 11,475, right? Okay. 15,650 minus 11,475. So this is $4,175. Okay? So this person has that much cash in equity. Is that the first blank on 14?
Yeah.
Trigger 14. So that's the first one. So on that problem, you're just gonna go down through and find the empty lines. Okay? So sometimes they'll give you this and this, and you're gonna basically do the same things, correct? Those two. Okay? Questions? Alright, so that's kind of the assignments for today. Those two. I'll put this video on Fake Classroom. Also, I'll put the videos for tomorrow in Classroom, the forum for tomorrow in Classroom. Okay?
Do we have to fill in these like blank boxes down here, or just do the ones?
Just the ones that have stuff. Yep. You can use calculators. I think find one on your Chromebook. Otherwise, you can use your phone or whatever you need. Okay?